Hi, I'm Allison. Welcome to my new series called Let's Get Stoned. And today we're going to be talking about yellow calcite. If you are watching the day that I upload this is the perfect time to be working with yellow calcite. As you can see, this one's a little bit transparent, but it also is opaque. But yellow stones are all about uplifting energy, which is perfect for the welcoming of spring. I've got a yellow candle lit here, as well as some Palo Santo, which is bringing in positive energy. But how I like to work with stones is to kind of sit with them in meditation. I pick out things that I'm drawn to before doing any research, and sitting with them in meditation and seeing what comes up for me. And then I go and do the research with crystal books like the Crystal Bible, as well as internet research, and kind of compare and contrast and see if what I felt intuitively is actually validated by the research. So I'll leave you to the meditation that I did yesterday, and then I will come back at the end and share with you the research that I did overnight. So here we go. Let's get stoned. Yellow calcite before. I've never had it before. The only thing that I know about it is because most yellow stones go with the yellow chakra, because the yellow chakra is yellow. That's the only thing that I know about it. So I'm just going to assume that it's good for the solar plexus, but I'm not sure. So I put some solfeggio frequencies of 528 hertz, because that's the solar plexus chakra solfeggio frequency, and I'm just going to set a timer on my Fitbit here for 10 minutes and sit in meditation and kind of see what comes up for me. Whoops. Stop. I'm not ready yet. So first I'm going to light a yellow candle and kind of take a few deep breaths and get settled in and centered. I'm also going to light some sage. Typically I would use sage to clear the crystal as well, but because these are like really tiny chip stones and they're in a plastic bag, I mean, there's not really any good way to do it. So I am going to use a black kyanite wand, and I think I already did this when I bought them, but it's really important to cleanse your stones when you first get them, because they're, especially if you order them online like I did, like they're going to, crystals pick up energy or that's around them, and that, I mean, the same goes for if you've got it in the shop. It's going to pick up all the energy from the store, from the customers that go in there, and right away I'm already kind of feeling a lot of energy from these. So I'm definitely going to link the shop in the description below, because it was just so fun to get these like little, I can't wait to make projects with them and share them with you. So typically I always buy stones in pairs so that I can sit in meditation with them, to have one in each hand. But obviously this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to take a few and put them in each hand. And they're very, very pale yellow. Some of them are more transparent than the others. And that's kind of the cool thing about getting chipstones, because like when you have like a whole stone, it's going to, let me think, like for example with this garnet, like there's all sorts of different colors on here. So if you got chipstones with garnet in it, it would be all sorts of different colors, and they're so fun to make craft projects with. I like to make wands. This one has some black obsidian chipstones on here. I've got this other wand here that I haven't activated yet, but this was my latest project that I was working on. It's double terminated for activating grids and sending and receiving energy, whereas this one has the selenite in the middle for opening a circle. So anyways, I'm just going to sit in meditation and see what comes up for me, I've got my notebook right here so that I can write everything down afterwards. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to start the timer and probably speed up the video if I can figure out how to edit it. And yeah, I'll come back later and see what comes up for me. All right, here we go. Drop some. All right. Wow, so right at the end of that, I was feeling like called to move and like play with them in my hands. So that makes me think it's like, oh, I think I lost them. That makes me think it's like motivating. Yeah, so let me write that down really quick. Movement and motivation. So like I said, just knowing about the chakras and the colors is really going to help you work with stones and identify them, or work with their energy even without knowing what they are used for. I'm going to spill these all over the place. I'm trying to get them back in the bag. So in the beginning of the meditation, of course, I was thinking solar plexus energy, and solar plexus energy is all about confidence and strength. It's the third chakra, so it's after the root and after the sacral. So the root chakra is grounding and stability. It's red. It's your foundation. It's where you come from. And having that stability and feeling safe rises you up to the sacral chakra, which is orange, and that's your sexual energy, creative energy. And taking the root and the sacral together by feeling safe and grounded and creative and passionate, you brings us up to the sacral chakra, or the solar plexus chakra, that gives you the confidence to bring that creativity and passion into the world. And then we move up to heart, and that you have to add compassion to that, and then throat to communicate it, and third eye to see the bigger picture, and then crown to connect with the universe. But where was I going with that? Okay, so yeah, I started out with solar plexus energy is what. So I try to clear my mind of any like preconception. So I was trying to clear my mind of solar plexus energy, but just thinking about the color, which is yellow, sun energy. So that makes me think of joy and happiness. And when I do these meditations, I envision myself being inside of the crystal, like you're walking around and like the walls are all yellow calcite, and just envisioning that you are in this like dome encapsulated by the crystal. So I just kind of like envision myself sitting there and seeing how it makes me feel. I felt drawn to the digestive system. I think mostly because of the color, because yellow is associated with, even yellow herbs are associated with either like the gallbladder or the liver, because bile is yellow. So I don't know, I was drawn to the digestive system and the gallbladder and the liver, but we'll see. if that comes up in the research. So because of that, I thought of yellow dock, which is a herb that's for the for the liver. So then I was like trying to clear all that yellow away. Like, am I just thinking of these things because they're associated with yellow? So I just tried to clear my mind, and then that brought me to the movement, and I just had the desire to like play with them in my hands, which also would have been like right around my solar plexus. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna go do some research with my crystal books and the good old Googler, and I'll get back to you and see if what I felt from the crystals was actually what they are good for. So yeah, we'll be back. Hi, if you made it this far, thank you so much for bearing with my lack of editing skills. My North Node is in Gemini, so I'm supposed to be communicating. Maybe I should stick with writing, but I'm trying the video thing. But maybe with working with some yellow calcite, I can boost my confidence a little bit, because that was one of the number one things that it is good for. So I've got my research here, and that was like the number one thing that checked off from how I felt in meditation is the movement and motivation, but specifically self-confidence and hope. So I'm gonna light this Palo Santo again. Sage smoke is good for clearing energy. I mean, any smoke is going to clear your space, but specifically, Palo Santo brings in positive energy, so that's a really good way to work with your yellow calcite and Palo Santo together, maybe in meditation, to help boost self-confidence and strength and hope. So that is one thing that was validated with research. And it's also, as on an emotional level, it helps with anger management, and it specifically opens you up to compassion, so that by opening yourself up to compassion, you're maybe thinking twice before you, or pausing before you react and respond in an anger, violent way. It's also good for hormonal imbalances, painful muscles, and to detox the kidneys. So in meditation, I was thinking like yellow liver, gallbladder, but the research confirms that it's good for the upper intestines as well as the stomach. So still the digestive sort of thing, which again is a solar plexus issue as well. So I was wrong about the gallbladder, liver, but the liver is the organ that detoxifies and eliminates. So your yellow calcite is helping you detoxify and eliminate negative energy, negative emotions, anger, that sort of thing. And the liver is, in Chinese medicine, the liver is where we store and hold our anger. So by treating the liver, you're treating issues related to anger. So in a way, it kind of relates to each other, with the anger management, liver meridian, anger, that sort of thing. So let's see, what else? So clearing out, elimination, clearing out old energetic patterns or old behaviors, like negative behaviors that you're trying to get rid of. So working with yellow calcite to eliminate that, especially self-doubt. It helps you eliminate self-doubt. So I'm going to be working with this, and hopefully my video skills will magically work out, right? So it's great for increasing personal drive and motivation. So that is one of the things that I said during meditation. It's going to clear and purify, remove toxins from the aura and environment. It helps you break out of a rut, and it's inspiring and encouraging. And it's also an energy amplifier. So again, that like desire to like move when I was in meditation with it kind of is validated there. It's good for abundance and prosperity, so it would be good to add to a prosperity grid if you are working with an abundance. And it's also good for helping you to fulfill your passions. So yeah, the things that I didn't pick up on in meditation are really the hormonal imbalance and the detoxing of the kidneys. I feel like the joy, the solar plexus, inspiration, motivation is all pretty validated with that research. So pick yourself up some yellow calcite. I'll leave a link in the description box below for the link to the specific shop that I got this from on Etsy, because like I said, you can pick and choose from a whole bunch of crystals, and you get this nice cute little gift box. It was wrapped beautifully. I highly recommend. The prices were good. So and it's a really great way to work with stones without breaking your budget, you know? Just picking up a few little pieces, and like I said, it's perfect to work in your crystal grid, because you can use a whole bunch of, especially if you have, I like to use these glass boxes for my crystal grids because I have cats and they like to play around and knock the grids over. So this helps keep them safe and protected from falling on the floor. It also protects them from dust and all that sort of thing. So yeah, pick yourself up some yellow calcite. Happy Imbolc, happy spring. Let's bring in the light and positive energy, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.